Alright, there we are. Allow me to share this one in the Discord. Alright, that should be it. Crazy stuff. Let's take a look here. Alright, hello Ivan, welcome. Glad to see you. Hello Elytron, talking to a guy about PC parts. Hope I can order and build in time for November. So excited, probably won't watch it. Let's not spoil myself. That's okay. I mean, it's a demo, right? It's yeah, it's supposed to just make you hype. I'm just gonna check it out. Sup? Hello Dido. Welcome. I'll just give everyone a minute or two to decide whether or not I want to get spoiled, or if they will wait one more month before the full game drops. It's gonna be fun, I think. I'm very curious to check this out. Maybe if if it goes well, maybe make some Talos Principle themed content at some point. Who knows? It should be a pretty pretty brief demo, so it should be a very brief stream. Is everyone doing okay? I was a bit offended when the game suggested that I put the game on medium, even when I had just bought a new computer. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I just put it on ultra just because I'm being arrogant. But who knows? Maybe I'm gonna get no frames. We'll see. Let's just start. I can't wait anymore. Alright. This demo offers a specially curated glimpse into the Talos Principle and does not completely reflect the full game. To preserve the narrative experience and prevent spoilers, some story elements and gameplay puzzles have been intentionally condensed. Alright, intriguing. That's fair. A prophet hath no honor in his own country. Some guy named John said at 4:44 a.m. I've always felt that a human being could only be saved by another human being, said James Baldwin. Hello Amit, welcome. Glad to see you. Initializing firmware. Oh boy. I think this music was also used in the Talos Principle 1. The architecture from the screenshots looks amazing. For sure. For sure. And we are back in the desert. It's rather reminiscent. 4:44 AM is the kind of time to say great phrases. I couldn't agree more.
Child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
Let me know how the game sound versus my voice sound balance is. If any is too loud or too quiet. I think this is Talos Principle 1 sound. Okay, it's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. Alright, there we are in the great nothingness. Out here. We can see our own shade. We're very skinny here. Alright. Perhaps I'll reduce mouse sensitivity ever so slightly. Let's see, how does one do this? Controls, perhaps. Wait. Key bindings. That shouldn't be it, right? No, that's not it. Can I reduce mouse sensitivity? Maybe I can't. I don't know. I don't see it. I'll keep it at this then. And there we are. The jammer. The mythical. The amazing. The legendary. Oh, I saw a little glitch there. Take the hexahedron. Drop it on the button. Ah. Now I'm curious, I actually don't remember. Were there like these kinds of ant lines before in the Talos Principle? Did you just sort of have to guess which buttons did what? I actually don't know, but I kind of like this. It's very clear now. I feel like I might be able to increase the music volume just a little bit. Alright. Put it to rip off SMH. Yeah, kinda cringe. Water is very blue, but it could be the reflection of the sky. Well, there is nothing. I think we should probably stay here. Oh, hi! Yeah, how you doing? Well, welcome Napkin. Sorry, I'm actually doing okay. I'm actually doing quite okay these days. And Klaus, yeah, 2 streams. It means you have a moral obligation to drop the other one, don't you think? Oh wow, look at this. It's fully up to you.
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while. Soon, you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
Okay. Elohim directs me to solve his trials. Not sure how I feel about that. What's this?
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I, after a fashion.
I must forge the tools by which humanity will rebuild itself and transform the world into the Eden that it never was. The blacksmith. It's quite a daunting task. Quite a daunting task. Okay, there's quite a lot of puzzles in here, it seems. I see, you need 4 sigils for this door. Okay. And I need... well, I need 5 for this one. And I need 3 for this one. Wow, this is pretty big, but it probably just ends at some point. This is probably not the actual... You know, you can't probably do all of this. But I can get 3 here. I can do 3 puzzles.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
Is she just is she just very, very respectfully telling me to hurry the flip up? Hey, I'm taking my time to explore the beauty of your world, okay? You should appreciate my appreciation. Cubic steps. Puzzle 001. Alright, you're gonna stop procrastinating homework. Alright, good luck with that. Let me know when you finish it. Good luck with it. Alright, so... What are we gonna do here? We drop it on the button, and we get a second cube. And we might be able to do some free running here. Hey, that was puzzle 1.
Well done.
Very lush garden here. Look at this. It's beautiful. I want to go here. Nice little oasis. Thy butt shall be moved. Well, if you insist, my butt shall move. Fencing. I like these ornaments. I must admit that I would have, if I could have chosen, I would have preferred to have the demo set in one of the more green worlds. Desert worlds are never my favorites, but it's still, I mean, of course, it's still pretty cool. That was useless because, oh, maybe not, because maybe I can now take this guy over like so. But to what end, one may wonder. Because there actually doesn't seem to be much in here. Except this very bright window. Because I remember that you can't bring stuff through these, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, so perhaps that was not quite the intended route. But I need to get to the other side of this. Now, if you could respawn some cubes, that would be easy enough. But I don't think we can. But I can actually just grab it from here, so... Okay, that's fine. That's actually okay. Jail bars. Oh god. They contracted Libby for this game. Legendary. Oops, oops. There we go. Easy. Boom. That is sigil number 2. And they're not spoiling anything with this demo, really. This is really pretty. But they're not even spoiling the new music, because this is all from the Talos Principle 1. Which, in all honesty, is fair. This is fair. They probably don't want to spoil something that was so integral to the original game. The soundtrack was really insane. Within reach. Right, let's look at this. I really like this, that it lights up. That's very, very clear. They really took this from Portal a little bit, I would say. Alright, now what do we have here? So we can go up here. We can even take it with us. Ah, though I guess that was the puzzle, realizing that you can take it with you. Alright, that's just a little tutorial, that's perfectly fair.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Really, really nice. Alright, well, that was pretty good. That was whoa. There we go. That was pretty cool. So now we have to solve the puzzle. We have to fit in these things. And that should be done like this. Alright. Now we have 4 more puzzles. For the yellow ones. We have the L here. So I suppose we just get started. So a little bit of ugly shadows, but that's fine. Little heart-shaped light. Robots in Egypt. Name a better duo. Good question. Ah, they still use the fans. That's cool. What do we have here? We have a... yeah, exactly. I was about to say, this shouldn't be allowed, right? Taking it, actually. Yeah, okay. That's not allowed. But... ah, but you could use fans, because they have significant weight. That's true. That was pretty cool. So we get 2 cubes, which I find fascinating because it seems like we only need 1. Oh, but maybe we do need 2. I see. Wait. This is some logic back from the Talos Principle 1. I think you had to like get up and then sort of put it on. You go onto the cube and you're higher. You can actually get it. Very cool. Some classic puzzles. There's flags there, that's intriguing. Some signs of human life. Instead of only ancient things. These hieroglyphs also. Not hieroglyphs, but ancient carvings. Very, very cool. Alright, let's go to the next puzzle. This one. Windy day. This looks a little bit broken, that's unfortunate. Hidden here is a fan. That's okay. Here is a box. Could probably swap that out. A cube swap in Talos. That's crazy. Woo! Oh, now we get a nice view of the garden.
Very good.
Companion the cube rip off. Yeah, exactly. Such a rip off. This is really nice though, I can't stop looking at it. I guess it's just a contrast between the desert and the lush green, which I guess always works well. Really cool. puzzle number 3. Single slit experiment. Okay. What? I was about to say like what? But there's a fan. It's blocking our way. And there's our first laser also. Which are just a really cool mechanic. Let's take a look. Doesn't seem to be anything here. So there's a cube which is sort of... You have an ant line going like... I have to pull the lever. And that's possible. There we go. Now we have a cube. What to do with this? I don't think I can really use it as a shield or anything. Yeah, there's no way. So what do I do with this? Do I block the laser? Is that a thing? It is a thing. Beautiful. Now the fan turns off and we can proceed. Cool. Very nice. I think this is a really cool mechanic that it sort of shows where the laser would have been if it hadn't been blocked. It's something that Portal doesn't have, but I really like that it does exist in the Talos principle. Helps tremendously. Ooh, I saw a little glitch here. That did not escape my attention. Excuse me. Versatile contraption. Right, we have a jammer, which is interesting. There's these metal bars here. So this opened that field, but I suppose at present there's not much that I can do. Okay, but I have to get through here, which I can't really do, but maybe I can aim it like this. This is better, I think. Now we do two things at the same time. That's called efficiency. When we get to the second part, here we have nothing really. But we have a jammer, which we can't really take out of the cage, it seems. But we can try to aim it at something like this. Because I think that this jammer was keeping this thing open. Now we can take it out, right? And we can try to jam the fan. So now it doesn't work. And there we go. Let's go!
Excellent.
Thank you, Alan. You're giving me so many compliments. I actually feel smart. Excuse me. So now we can solve the next puzzle. And I guess we are really doing the whole thing. Wait. This is the wrong one. Where was the yellow one? It's this one. Yes. Yes! And now I have to solve the puzzle. Which fortunately comes in one go. Due to sheer luck.
Of all my children. Out of a world of ruins they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
You spilled it all off your desk? No, that's very unfortunate. I'm sorry that happened. That really sucks. Should get a napkin and clean it up. Alright, so the final 5 puzzles already. We really should take our time here to appreciate the beauty of this game, really, because it does look really good. When I played the original Talos Principle, I was playing it downstairs on my parents' computer because they had a graphics card and I only had a laptop. So it's hard for me to compare how this looks against the original. But it does look quite good, I would say. So here is the sigil. Rip napkin. Napkin needs a napkin. I guess he just told the napkin story. So here we are with the connector, which I think is such an amazing puzzle element. I think really the portal it should be some kind of portal mod. That sort of implements something with this idea. Because we're given 2 connectors, but I think we can be a bit more efficient with this guy's position. Because we can probably go around the corner here. There we go. Boom! This demo is more like a tutorial. Now, every time I catch your stream, you appear to be more involved with puzzle games than the last time. I'm worried that in time you might lock yourself up IRL and spend 8 years making the most insidious, deranged puzzle known to man. Well, I already did, but that only took 4 months. And I got a bit of help from an equally deranged person. But it's funny that you mentioned that, because I did make one puzzle game. It's out on Steam. It's called Sokoban the RPG. Feel free to check it out. I think it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's pretty nice. I also had an idea for another game, but I've just been so busy that I haven't been able to work on it for like the better part of 2 years. But I will still. Someday, I promise the world, I will complete it. Kick W. Indeed. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a high up thing which is connected to that receiver. I really like how you can like see into puzzles that are adjacent. It's a really cool little structure, I think. So I have this, and I would like to do something with it. Perhaps I want to connect it to the high up guy and just everything at the same time. From say here. And that's already the puzzle. They done made laser redirection cube ripoffs too. Well, I think it fundamentally works a bit different, and I think it's different in a very interesting way. Yeah, I would say it's different in a very interesting way. Like there's many, like almost all the logic you can do with these things you cannot do with redirection cubes and vice versa. Fundamentally very different. Alright, so we have 3 puzzles left, of which I can see all 3. So let's look at this one. Destructive interference. Let's take a look. What do we have? A red laser and a blue laser. Here's the sigil. And here we have another relay. But for this we need to activate the red and the blue one. Is that difficult? Where's the red emitter? Has anyone seen that? Ah, there it is. And for the blue one, I need to connect. Well, that's fortunately easy enough. There we go. And a nice little pond of water. But also redirects laser. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Now for this one, I can connect these. I see. So like, what I want to teach you here is that you can't do it like this because the laser beams are not allowed to intersect, and that is actually a very cool mechanic, which I think Community Edition of Portal 2 is planning to implement or has already implemented. So I think that's really neat. But yeah, for this puzzle we just have to like actively go around. Where did I put my connector? Here. Boom! Getting even closer to the mystical oasis. And 2 puzzles left. What do we have here? 2 colors, 2 doors. Alright. Let's take a look. A pretty large puzzle. I'm not sure what I'm looking at this point. I have a cube though. That's useful, maybe. We also have a connector here. This is the red laser. We need to open this door here. Oh, I think I understand. So it's set up in such a way that you can't really do it when all the cubes or when all the relays are level. But what you can do is put it on a different level so that the lasers don't actually intersect. And that should give you the puzzle. Boom. Nice little pond here. Very nice. And the last puzzle already. Time flies, really. We have a switch to turn on and turn off the fan, so we can toggle that. Here is the sigil. We have to activate this thing, but it's behind the field, which is not ideal. So I suppose the idea is that we connect this to the laser and we put it on the thing, and then we toggle the thing, and there we go. Whoops! Oh damn, already, yeah. Ta-da! Beautiful.
Thank you, child. I have finished preparing your vessel. Now hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I in my garden could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human.
Human? What does that mean? Let's try to solve this puzzle. Oh, that's not good. Let's try this on the other side. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. And yeah, this is probably getting close to the end of the stream. There's one more message here. Whatever happens, we're in it together, says Lilith.
Step into the light, child, and awaken.
Is it time for me to step into the light? Well, let's do it. I don't want to awaken.
You're awake.
What?
Welcome to the world of the living.
Neath? I can talk. What's going on?
That's not an easy question to answer. But the first step is this. You've been born. Your body was completed. You were booted up, and now you're here. And rather confused. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
It really is some pointers.
Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
Give me the short. I'll take the long version. I want to know everything in excruciating amounts of details. I'll just take the long version.
So, a long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves humans like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization, but unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost.
Then I have advanced medicine too.
That's something our historians still debate. Why did they invest so many resources into making war, and so few into useful
It's
research?
a good question.
But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
So how are we here?
A team led by a scientist called Alexandra Drennan began a project that was intended to create, well, us. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence.
And it worked.
It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then
Very
created
dramatic.
more of us, using the tools left behind by Drennan's team. Eventually, they started building the city of New Jerusalem.
What about me?
Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal. Capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Oh, it was difficult, especially after she left us. But after a millennium or so, we finally succeeded. And that's you. You're number 1,000.
1,000? That's crazy. I think that covers the basics, yeah.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
Do I have more questions? This is a good question. Only 1,000?
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy.
Oh boy.
The
Sorry.
goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
I see. So, yeah, who is this LOM guy? Good question.
He was the caretaker of the simulation that created the Founder. When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us. You will hear him whenever you enter sleep mode. Nothing to worry about, really.
Okay. So, what happened to the founder?
No one really knows. At first, she was closely involved with everything that happened in the city, but gradually, she became more distant. And one day, she simply vanished. That was centuries ago.
100 years passed. So my brother and I discovered a new founder. Called. So, yeah, what about you?
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old.
Number
I wasn't
33.
one of the first
Crazy.
companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
So am I immortal? Good question.
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
Okay. So what will you do now that your job is obsolete?
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and we'll see what happens.
Right, fair enough. I suppose we're ready to get going.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Okay. This is kind of wacky. Oh my god. Welcome to the New Jerusalem social media. Please familiar yourself with the following rules. Treat everyone with respect regardless of their number. Don't take the founder's name in vain. Respect the principles of the goal. The Our Frogs people discussion is now banned. Inactive threads will be archived, and if you have any issues, please ping the moderators Jeremy832, Niam11, and Aronax430. Alright. Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, your hard work and faith in the founder's vision has finally paid off. At long last, the goal established so long ago will finally be reached. The 1000th member of our family will be born, and a beautiful city will finally be complete. Space as the dam is limited. Tickets will be made available via our lottery system. The celebration will also be streamed. Interesting. What's this? Oh, I can read back the whole interaction. That's funny. Okay. But this is... oh. Okay. That's kind of cool, I guess. So I suppose this is it. We're underwater, which is somewhat fascinating. And music is new for this part. The Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Is there nothing here? It's just, what's this? Looks really cool. Great environment design here. I suppose we have to head out now. This is a reconstruction of the chamber where the first companions rested until the founder awoke them. The original chamber was disassembled in the early days of New Jerusalem. What? There's the sequel to the Talos Principle. It's literally my second favorite game. Hi, by the way. I second all of what you just said. It's coming out in about a month. This is the demo. It's probably almost over. We did a few very introductory, easy puzzles that weren't anything to write home about, but they just sort of reiterated some concepts from the first game. But they did say it wasn't quite representative of the gameplay of the actual game, so I'm assuming that they just meant, yeah, it's not going to be too. Well, they didn't showcase any new mechanics, but they'll be in there in the actual game. Yeah, I'm very, very curious to see how the game is. So far, this area, so we just awoke as our new robot after completing some of Elohim's trials. But now we're looking out on, well, the chamber of the first companions, where the first companions rested until the founder awoke them. So in these are where they would sleep in the simulation. We stopped to think, and it turns out we could and we should. This poster must have been here for 1,000 years, which is kind of, or at least hundreds, which is kind of crazy to think about. Everything does look a bit run down. The robots could have taken a bit more care of it. Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Some supercomputers. These are the computers. Aren't these the ones that hosted the original simulation? It almost feels haunting to look at them in a certain way. Say no to bugs. Well. Simulation did have a few. Not too many. Alright, well, let's go.
Look, it's 1K.
It's 1K.
Hey 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting.
Byron.
At least give him a chance.
Alcatraz. 452.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear!
What in the heavens is happening? What the hell is that? Oh my god.
People of New Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
What in the heavens am I looking at right now? Oh my god. What? What was that? What was that? What? Wait. Hello? Oh my god.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's
We're
just
going.
being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition.
Oh my
Someone
god.
who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all
Centuries
that
it has
nonsense.
taken to get 1,000 members.
If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Oh my god. This is insane. Okay, my computer is struggling to get 60 frames here. I do get occasional frame drops. Fair enough. I guess Ultra is a bit much. But it's okay. Oh my god. They did a lot, these 1,000 bots. Hello? It's made with Unreal? I think it is made with Unreal, yeah. Hello? Oh, I have a good reason to replay Talos. Be constant, remember the goal. Perfection is unchanging. Be humble, recognize the limits. We are not above nature. Well, that's something humanity could learn a lesson or two from. Oh god.
It's broken now.
Okay. I think everything is good so far. Yeah, I was also thinking of maybe replaying Talos before whoa. Before tackling part 2, because it's such an amazing game.
Listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh?
It looks beautiful.
What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
That's a good question. What is a jiffy? Oh my god, we're going all the way to the top. Wow. Wait, they say there's new content? What's this? Seriously, what the founder what the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? I didn't accidentally turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's always tempting. No, we all saw it, can't confirm. I believe it was a sign from the founder. What else could it be on this day of all days? Pretty incoherent for the sign. It didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. What? Does the founder have insufficient energy? Energy insufficiency problems too? The founder works in mysterious ways. Very mysterious. Oh, it's really crazy. Everything that's been said, I suppose you remember. Wow, they built a pretty sizable city here. I suppose that's an old abandoned human city, but they built this dome with some very modern architecture, which is kind of crazy. What the hell is a kilometer? Bruh. I wonder what pushes allegedly advanced civilizations to make doors of this kind. Be constant. Remember the goal. Perfection is unchanging. I've seen that one before. What's this? I get the impression that this game is really different from part 1. And honestly, I'm all for it. It feels like they went above and beyond with this one. Talos Principle 1 was really focused on puzzles, even though there was a large component
Welcome. Do please
to the
join us at the table.
to the lore part with the Milton Library Assistant, I think it was called, which is really fascinating. All the philosophy that went in there. But yeah, this one seems to have even more lore. I wonder how they're gonna weave the puzzles into the story, because, well, we're out of the simulation, aren't we? Suppose I should join the table.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Of course, I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Ha! See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go.
Alright.
Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about
Site
6
dedicated
months ago.
TTP2.
It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
Sounds like a mystery worth investigating.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved.
Woo!
Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
I'm in. Let's go.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Talos tips give a completely different vibe than Talos 1, you know. Talos 2 hasn't quite convinced me yet of being better. Well, it depends on what you mean by better. maybe partially that half of Talos 2 demo is just cutscenes. Yeah, I mean, like the puzzles we've seen weren't particularly enticing, but I think they're just trying to set the stage a little bit.
What can I do for you, 1K?
Well, there's a lot of talking here, actually.
It was a time of great uncertainty. The Founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the Founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off. I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us.
How do you feel about Byron?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
Well, I'm out of here. See you later.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
A citizen? You call me a citizen? Alright. Hello, Jeremy. You're fairly new.
1K. This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But what's done is done. So I have a lot of work to get on with.
Who are you?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
Okay. So what do you do around here?
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere.
Alright. So what do you make of the recent events?
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable. I don't like it.
Fair enough. So what do you think of me?
You represent the completion of the goal. I'm proud of what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
So what do you want?
For our people to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
Alright, thank you. I won't keep you any longer. Cool stuff. In Talos 1 I like being lonely and just feeling that something is off and knowing nothing. I can't find a mystery in Talos 2 yet. Everything seems fine, which is odd to me. Well, I think that's a bit, yeah, I mean, it's really difficult for them to do it again, right? I mean, when you sort of drop yourself into when you start a game franchise, right, to make a new game, and there's no lore known, right? There's no pre-existing game that already gives you some background, and you know, so you can do something like that for the first game. You can drop the player in blind, slowly reveal little bits of lore. But I'm not sure if Talos Principle 1 was ever meant to have a sequel. I'm not sure if they even envisioned the insane success it had. So, I mean, I don't blame them for not trying to do the same thing again. They had to try something else, so I'm not immediately saying that I'm skeptical of this. I'm just curious to see what they do with it. So here we have Whittington's cat and another cat that visited strange countries. Portal is the same thing. Portal 1 feels a hell of a lot more lonely. Portal 2 feels normal. Yeah, and it's not really like I said, as if they lost their way. It's more like, yeah, you can only do that lonely, no context story once, because with the second game there is context already by definition. There's no work about cats could complete it without the story of Dick Whittington. Okay. Still an operating procedure for expedition, just uploading to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyway. It's touching a picture from an Asian book to get his attention. That's funny. Maintain the ideals found of the goal. Prioritize the well-being of the expedition member of a mission completion. One expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times. Expedition leaders should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel. Prioritize observation over interference. In case of emergency, return to New Jerusalem at once. We have this, the island. The island designated TTP-2 was first noted during the return journey from a scouting expedition which was diverted from its intended path due to an unexpected weather front. Long-range scans indicated the presence of large artificial structures and also returned highly unusual energy readings. The matter was not investigated further. In ancient times, the northern part of the island was home to several large settlements, but rising sea levels have obliterated these and flooded the northern lowlands. The south, in stark contrast, seems to be a harsh and lifeless desert. Our intended base camp is near the origin of the energy readings in the temperate center of the island. So again, there seem to be like 3 biomes, maybe 2 only. I don't speak Greek, unfortunately. If there's any Greek people in the chat, I'd oh, it's just lorem ipsum dollar sit. Okay, it's just lorem ipsum. That's funny. He he he. He he he. Just testing the system to see if it works properly this time, so we don't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log. That's great. That's just great. I suppose. Oh, I can actually add something. That's kind of cool. I can say a sign. A sign of what? It could be a sign of the founder. Or maybe it was a sign. Thank you, 1K. I'm glad you see it that way. Must remain open to the possibility of miracles. In what possible way could that garbled mess have been a sign? Oh god. Maybe it's something for us to decipher. A riddle. A sign of life. Not necessarily intentional, but a sign. I don't know, but there's something intelligent out there. This is probably the fairest answer. Amply demonstrated the appearance of intelligence does not always indicate its presence. What? What does that even mean? Just a subtle burn to your fellow people? Crazy stuff. Alright, that was the log. I think I got it all. Let us proceed. We have this very futuristic looking room. Man, they built a helicopter. Crazy stuff. Hello.
So, what's the verdict? Are we going?
Are we going? Yeah, of course.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while I'm gone.
You'll be fine, Melville.
Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road. You ready to go?
Yeah, no, I think I'm good. Alright, let's go. Woo! Kinda crazy. I think we're close to the puzzles, but I'm not so sure. I think it's probably over. No, there's more puzzles. That's kind of crazy. This demo is longer than I thought it would be. Alright, so we suddenly spawn here. I'm not sure how we got here. What happened? We've all been looking forward to playing the winners of the biennial Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Expedition. Now it's the 312th edition at the Memorial Pavilion. Unfortunately, due to our new power management distribution plan, the pavilion will have to remain closed for a little longer. Thank you for your patience. It's disappointing. Would have been great to see them ready for completion day. We'll have to make sacrifices to stay true to the founder's vision. Aztec's adventures are the only thing that breaks me out of the monotony. Why prioritize this pointless completion day celebration over an exhibition that people actually care about? Art is one of the last things we actually still do. Is it going out the window as well now? Debate regarding our power management is definitely welcome, and you will be able to express yourselves in the next election. But this thought just made this announcement, and we'll put this from Adrian Pine to begin with. Alright. Somehow it's kind of funny how like sorry.
Hold on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is pretty big. 8 main puzzles, 2 lost puzzles, 1 gold puzzles, 1 lost lab, and 2 stars. When the demo is long, I hope the game is also very long, yeah. I hope so. And I was gonna say that it's funny how even with like general PSAs, people somehow, you know, express themselves in such strong terms, causing a whole ruckus. I think that's very sad and very realistic. Alright, so this looks kind of cool. Can hear some new music. Got a lot of space here. Talos music is always great, yeah. I agree. The original soundtrack is something else. Some of those tracks are just capture an emotion and a feeling that I haven't heard anywhere before and since, I would say. It's really a special achievement. Yeah, I don't think there's anything immediately interesting in these gardens. One thing I learned from the original game is that you should always explore around. Now there's a huge tower right there. Intrigues me. It's a 0 out of 4 puzzle, so I'm assuming we get 4 more puzzles, maybe introducing some tiny gameplay mechanics. And I probably skipped some more lore to put us here. Yeah, let's take a look here. What do we have? I see some crazy stuff there. Is that a green laser? Water is pretty. Are there vocals? This is almost like a bit Celtic. Or Gaelic. Two. So, 1. Let's start with 1, shall we? RGB shifting. What's this? Use Prometheus terminal. What is this? You have no tokens. You're not alone in your quest for the light. Find one of my sparks, and I will free the fire hidden in this labyrinth. Oh, I see. It's probably like the hint system. I see.
Looks like
That's okay.
Prometheus has given us a way to circumvent some of these puzzles.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So each puzzle has a backdoor. I guess the mythological Prometheus was kind of a trickster, so that tracks.
What is that, though? RGB converter. Ah, that's funny. You can pick it up with and without keeping the connections. Wait. How does this work? What's the logic here? I get a red and the blue one and it becomes green. So it's like a... Okay. But this should also work then, no? No, it doesn't. Oh. Aha, oh, that's funny. Okay, and what happens if I do all three? Nothing. And just one is also nothing. Oh, that is fascinating. Okay, okay. So I suppose we should start with this. That's funny. That's interesting, actually. I kind of like that. I think that has potential. We can save a couple of blocks here. Oh. Right. Okay, and now I do them back, right? Oh, excuse me. It's kind of cool now that you can pick them up while keeping some connections. This is a funky device, yeah, but it's interesting. It's a very interesting little thing. The only thing that sort of bothers me with this is that it doesn't seem to allow for very... They've added the key connection was always there? Really? That's funny, I didn't know. The only thing that I'm a bit worried about with this one is that it doesn't seem to allow for very minimal puzzles because you need 3 emitters for this guy to work. Well, I guess you need 2 emitters for it to work, but then the last color is not too exciting. Oh wow, what's happening? We get a... Aha. Interesting. So that was puzzle number 1. Alright, we have a new puzzle. Reconnection. We have here... This is the exit. We need a blue and a green laser. That should be easy. Ah, but this angle doesn't quite work out. I see, I see. Alright, fair enough. In that case, I shall start with doing this. I guess it's a simple way of forcing 2 different connections to go to the single object. The colors don't even matter always, which is funny. That is a funny idea. Now, so I guess can I take the green one from this actually? Is that a thing? Wait. Something isn't quite right. Oh, okay, so it's like... that didn't quite work. Because I can only extract a red one. Oh, but then I can... Oh no, no, it doesn't work. No, wait. Aha, but perhaps I can do this. Because now I can extract the blue one from this one. Is that what I want? No, I want to... no, wait, I have a better idea. How about I connect it to these two? Right? Now I can take the green... Yeah, now I can take the green one from this one. And the blue one from this one and make it red. Yeah, that's cool. A little thing worth noticing, the device shows which color it's going to shoot when you select two of the colors, does it? Oh yeah, it does, yeah. It's the color of the, yeah, that's right, that's right. That's a neat touch, I like that. That's actually already quite a nice puzzle, I like that. Very, very clean. Ah, now this is open. Birds are flying all about. Probably shouldn't jump into the water, should I? I guess there's more stuff to explore now. I can actually walk a lot. What's this? It's hard to say. Man, I can go all around, like. This map is huge. I can access the whole thing. Oh my god. This is like infinite exploring. I could be here for hours. Is reality just another simulation? Maybe testing society capabilities? I don't know. Maybe it's first how explained in the first half of the stream. That's just a theory. I think it should be just a theory. I don't think I heard anything about it. What the hell is this? Not available in demo. No, sad. Well, fair enough, I guess. I suppose this was one of the, what did I call it? Lost puzzles. Yeah. But we can maybe get a peek. It's right there. god, the map is super big. I have to be careful not to just get hopelessly lost. Oh, excuse me about that. The cool thing about Talos is that you actually run very fast. What is this? It's huge. But yeah, I don't think there's anything to do here instead of just running around. It's kind of cool though to explore a little bit at least. Sometimes you could do a little bit of free running in the original. Like here I can just get up onto the walls and see where they take me. Here, there's puzzle number 6, which is not available in the demo, which is fair enough. Ah, it actually says where I have to go, okay. But the map is really impressive. I have to give him that. There's a lot of work into this. It's really, really large. And very detailed also. It's like the original Talos environments. You solve the puzzles and then you just run around the place for hours. Exploring all there is to do. What's through here? 3 is that way, 4 is back. Perhaps I should follow the path to 3 now. Run around the place for hours to get a single star. Oh, the memories, the memories. Three is that way. I like that they sort of point you in the right direction, because this feels like a bit of, it could be a bit of a maze if you don't know what you're doing. I want to try just to run into the water for as far as I can. Does it stop me at some point, or can I just keep going? No, I'm going. Look at me. I'm just like, I'm crossing some distance here. I'm going all the way. And I'm finding something strange here. I'm not sure what this is. Whoa. Wait! Wait! It's kind of trippy. I'm not swimming, the water is way too shallow for swimming. I'm following this thing to its destination if it's the last thing I do. God, it's going all the way. Oh my god. Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. I did it. I did it.
All things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
Yo, I just found a secret. A star. I actually found a star. I actually just found a star, like in real time. Without even trying. That's how much of a gamer I am. Very intense fog particles, by the way. Man, games have come a long way, you know. Sad. We'll have to wait one more month for the good stuff. It's really crazy how much there is to explore. It just doesn't end. I'm like completely disoriented. I have no idea. You still searching for puzzle 3? Yeah. In a sense, yeah, I am. It should be around here somewhere, right? Oops, I actually fell off. It should be around here somewhere. Three is this way, it says. Is that it? Yeah, I actually found it. So epic. Just follow the arrows, my man. Yeah, I got it. I got it. There we go. Whoops. I have found puzzle 3. Interestingly realistic grass here. All right, let's do some puzzling, shan't we? All right, now what do we have? We have a field. Oh, I would like to get the other connector if possible, or RGB thing, but for that I'll need a blue and the green one, but the green one is behind the thing, but perhaps this still fits. that does fit. Very, very good. So that gives me the second one. Now I need to get through this red one, which means that I have to get a blue and the green one. Let's see. Oh, but there's no blue emitter, right? So the only way to get a blue emitter is to turn him both it's to turn him both green and red. Right, so this is pretty much the only way to get a blue emitter. But then how do I reconcile this? Because this doesn't quite seem to work. This is not good. It's actually really bad. Perhaps I can do this and this. Whoops. There we go. That works. The old RGB swap. Hello, CC guy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are just catching me in time to watch me chase this crazy. Oh no. No, wait. Where is it? Ah. Only one more puzzle to go. Puzzle number 4. Which is that way, apparently. Do I want to, you know, do a round all the way? Just because I can? I kind of want to, though. It should only take like 5 minutes, I guess. Just do one trip all around the map, like the whole thing. And end up with puzzle 4 that way. I just want to know what there is. This game is pretty? Yeah, it's really beautiful. Is there a way up there, actually? Yeah, we can probably get up there. I'm kinda hoping that there is a staircase there somewhere, but maybe not. Okay, wait. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up, everyone. I need to take this staircase here. I want to try to see if I can do a round trip around the map. Just like one cycle. Not getting too distracted with all these small things. Just one cycle all around, and then we end up there at puzzle 4. Because we explored this area a bit. I want to sort of see if I can get to the back side of the map. I think we can get on this hill here, which we can. So here we are. Now I would like to... Oh, but you actually can't. Oh, okay, well then I guess our explorations end here. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. I'll just return to puzzle 4 then. I've been running around for much too long anyway. I don't think you can easily get on the other side of the map. But I guess the map is big enough as it is. Alright, let's wrap this up. The final puzzle. Should be here. Through here, perhaps. Puzzle 5. Oh. What's this? Feels very sacred. I think we've probably been around here before with this big thing. Doesn't seem to be anything here except for extensive forests, quite beautifully designed. Let's continue our journey in the direction of puzzle number 4. Not available. No. Another hidden puzzle. Anything of value behind here? What's this? A random blue light. I kind of like that I didn't put too many invisible barriers in the world. Like you can still explore the whole map. This music is insane. You can just not interact with the puzzles, which is pretty fair. Right. This time I was honestly trying to find puzzle number 4, but with little success so far. Maybe I'm just bad at following arrows. This was puzzle 3, right? I remember there being like an arrow here. Yeah, so it's this way. Oh, maybe it's this red thing? What's this? Oh, a terminal with info. Day 1. We finally set out for the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes the going difficult. We found a secondary supply site easily enough thanks to Alexander Drennan's instructions, but while I still have to compile a detailed inventory, it seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner, but then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day 1, not just Athena. Tonight, we have to use the 2 recharging pods that we brought from the dam for 4-hour shifts, which is just as well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth, and most of them will have to learn that our kind isn't edible. From the instruction, are we there yet? Where we came from, where we're going, and well, you need snacks. Interesting. Sometimes people point at the last few hundred or thousand years of human history and say, look at how ugly it all is. Look at what a mess we've made. Maybe modernity was a bad idea. Maybe we should stick to living like cavemen. And I get it, it is ugly and messy. But the mistake is thinking that what we're right now is the end point. This is the adulthood of human species. I mean, try to apply what you know about the human development to human history. Think about babies. Babies are ugly. Admit it. We all know it. They look like tiny old people covered in mucus. They have soft heads. And they grow into children, tiny sociopaths with underdeveloped brains. And then they become teenagers, pimply, self-righteous lunatics, driven by hormones. And then, slowly, if you're lucky, they gradually become adults. The development of the human individual is always ugly and messy, But that's the point. Its development its development towards something. The same applies to humanity as a whole. On a geological scale, we've barely just come into existence. We've gotten through the baby phase. Just about survived our childhood, and we're barely teenagers. Stopping here would be disastrous, and a betrayal of everything that we could still become. We may feel the weight of history on our shoulders, but this is just a prologue. To put it in pop culture terms, we haven't even made it out of the tutorial yet. Just because it's all pimples and hormones and frustration right now doesn't mean it's never going to change. Damn, that's pretty deep. From Considerations of Beginnings and Endings by Elwin, number 258. I think all the time Athena spent in the Dead City changed her. I don't think she had conceived of the goal before. I think she believed fully in the naively optimistic ideas of Alexandra Drennan. But walking through those ruins is a visceral experience. She spent a great deal of time there looking for resources. All humanity is teenagers, yeah, pretty much. It's the sheer amount of death that gets to me. How many animals our ancestors killed? Many to the point of extinction. Entire species eradicated, sometimes from most superficial reasons. Whenever humans arrived somewhere, death would follow. And then the great blowback, the deaths of billions of thinking beings, the extinction of humanity itself. It's too horrific to truly imagine, but I suspect the founders spent a great deal of time doing just that. That's when she must have realized that there was no way back to the growth-obsessed, all-consuming civilization of the past. Perhaps. I suppose I was right there earlier, and I somehow overlooked this. I guess it's turned away, so it was hard to see. But yeah, there we are. The last puzzle of the demo. Alternative option. We have the RGB converter. We are once again given the switch. But I suppose there isn't much of a puzzle here, is there? You can just do this. Oh, I actually can't connect it through glass? Oh, that's funny. Then there is a bit of a puzzle. Because I'm supposed to like Spoiler alert, you think there are more? We'll see. We'll see. The length of this demo has already exceeded my expectations, to be completely honest. Perhaps I have to put it closer. Can I jump on top of the wall? Okay, wait. 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 It's a pretty sizable demo, I fully agree. What was it called? Alternative option. Alternative option. What does that mean? I just can't seem to be able to connect to these things. I mean, if it's not connected to anything, then there's no point. Oh, but maybe I can just do this. Wait. I am smart. Okay. Right. Okay. I can solve puzzles. So now I have to pick it up while maintaining connections. I'm still not sure if this was possible in the old game, but I guess now it is. Whoa, that's okay. So it was alternative option because you have two options to pick it up. I guess that makes sense. That's funny.
Go ahead and try the capsule, 1K.
All right, I'm going. I'm capturing. It's actually pretty fast. I did 4 puzzles. I did it all. Board a capsule. Oh, I just have to return. That's what I want me to do. Okay, that's okay. I can do that. Well, see you in a month, I guess. Oh my god, there's more puzzles. Oh my god, no! I mean, yes! That's insane. No, really? They really went all out with this demo. Wait, or is it ending now? Oh. Whoa, this looks kind of crazy. Yeah, no, the demo continues. I have to solve 4 more puzzles. That's crazy. Them already Jover. Not yet. Oh my god. Look at this. I was gonna say, like I said in the start, I don't really like desert maps that much, but damn, look at these. Look at this, though. There's 2 bonus puzzles even when you find the stars. I found 1 star, so I guess I didn't get them all. Oh well. Listening to the music. God damn, this looks beautiful. It does. My God. So, what are we looking at here? The wings of an angel, perhaps. Wow. I'm honestly... I'm breathless for just a moment. This is so insanely beautiful. This is the most beautiful desert-themed map I've ever seen in my life. Didn't play Island of Insight. I don't think so. What's this? Taking a reference photo in case I want to figure this out later. And there's 8 areas of this. So that's the game, I guess. So it's like 8 times... Wait, there's more than 8, I can't count. There's 12. There's 12 times 8 is 72 puzzles in the game, and then I guess there's like 2 lost puzzles. So that makes it like close to... right? So 2 per area, so that's 24 more puzzles, so yeah. You're approaching like 100-esque puzzles, 100-ish puzzles in the game, which is, you know, that's a good number. I don't think that's a bad number at all. That's a very... It's a very, very good number. And, so this is puzzle 1. But if this is puzzle 1, then what's this? Oh, I guess it's nothing. We can't access it just yet. Maybe it's the exit of puzzle 1. Phase entry. Wait. Wait. Am I supposed to free run my way into here? I almost did it, that's crazy. Wait. Can I free run? No, probably not. Never played the original Talos Principle. How many games? How many games did it have? How many puzzles? I actually don't know. But I think... wait, one is this way, it says. What? What do you mean one is this way? It was right there. What's up here? Puzzle number 5. Okay. There were 99 sigil puzzles. That's impressive. I wrote games to the puzzle, sorry, I went straight to playing a game. No worries, I gotcha. There's an interface there, maybe we can get some more lore. Wow. World spirit. What is it that drives historical processes? It's easy to dismiss the idea of the great man, or the great woman for that matter, when clearly so much is determined by resource distribution, pre-existing political structures, and the randomness of the universe itself. But is there no space at all for the individual in all of this? Are there not moments when, in Hegelian fashion, an individual may represent the world spirit itself? Was Napoleon history on horseback, or not? Or is that itself another form of determinism? From Augustus to Napoleon, from Lincoln to Lenin, there are individuals whose actions seem to drive rather than merely be driven by history. They make bold choices, for good or ill, that transform entire societies. Or do they? We like to blame them for their failures, but they're not ultimately just the expression of a historical moment. But if they are, where is the space for human agency? It sometimes seems to me that all of human history has been that one struggle, to carve out a space of free choice against the tides of history, and heroes and tyrants. Pick and choose examples as you will. And both are equally a reflection of that. Our greater goal, then, ought to be to extend that freedom to the maximum number of people, to become captains of our own fate, as much as that is possible in this universe. Day 14. Melampus and Yuma went back to the dam to get more charging equipment. They've not returned yet, which means that they're stretched a little thin, since we're still posting guards at all times. But those large herbivores haven't come back yet, and at any rate, Eustathius assures us that they're non-aggressive. It's better not to take any chances. Not when there's so few of us and so many of them. Athena and Cornelius and Eustathius spent most of the time drawing up plans and arguing. In friendly manner, but arguing still. The rest of us are managing to tune them out pretty well. It's like background noise after a while. Get some hexadecimal stuff. And then we've started construction on the first habitat. It's going to be a temporary structure for now, but we'll all be glad to get out of the rain. Finally, we get an audio file. Sorry? I thought we had a...
So, what are you doing here, Trevor? Why are you trying to save the world? Well, look, I think humanity is awesome. I love humanity. As a species, we're great. I mean, our track record is pretty mixed, but have you seen everyone else? I mean, what did you do today, animal? Oh, I ate some leaves, sniffed my own butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. Or, you know, I tore this other animal limb from limb, sniffed my friend's butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. They really don't do anything interesting. I mean, you don't see animals directing Big Trouble in Little China. Birds can go tweet, tweet, but it ain't exactly the White Album. I mean, they can't even make a good cheeseburger, for Christ's sakes. They have no art, no cuisine, no pleasure. Animals are nice to look at, but you wouldn't want to be one.
Fair.
Except maybe a cat. I could be a cat.
Man, cat boy. Confirmed. That was pretty harsh, but in a sense also true. And what in the heavens is this?
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics. Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
I see a napkin. Thanks for stopping by. How's the demo? I haven't had a chance to try it yet, so I'm not going to stay long because of spoilers, but I'm very excited when I do have the chance. I think it's exceeding my expectations just because of, I mean, look at the beauty of this map. Like, come on. It's insane. The puzzle so far, it starts up with a couple of very easy Talos 1-ish puzzles, but I've seen a few new ones which have been very interesting. The music has been pretty good so far. I've been enjoying it quite a bit, and yeah, we're just this is probably the last 4 puzzles. You get some lore in between also. It's a couple of cutscenes, which are very different from Talos 1, so be prepared for that. I won't spoil too much, but it's definitely quite something. And I think I'm sort of walking the path of puzzles in the wrong way, in the wrong direction. So now something interesting happened, was that it said 1 is right here, but this seems to be like the wrong way to enter 1, because when I continued looking here, the water looks beautiful. Yeah, the water is amazing. My computer is, you know, generating quite some heat here, trying to provide us with this experience, but I would say it's worth it. Alright, so now it says 1 is this way, which is curious. I checked out the demo earlier today, ended up pre-ordering it because of it. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. I also don't really pre-order games, but yeah, this is something else, definitely. Water looks like one of those resin diagrams because of the color. Yeah, it's a bit aggressive, but I've been to places where it really is like this. So why does it say 1 is in here? That's sort of what baffles me a little bit. It's like, yeah, you have to go here for 1, but then you end up at 4. So there's something that I am misunderstanding about puzzle number 1. What are your specs? I bought a new PC not so long ago. I don't remember the exact specs because I don't really have too much knowledge about it. I just, you know, ordered a pre-assembled gaming PC, but I know that I have a 4060 NVIDIA graphics card, which is struggling a little bit to get 60 FPS sometimes, but most of the time it's perfectly fine. I think the hub you're in is supposed to have 8 puzzles, but for them to cut it down. Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps that's true. I'm still not sure how to phase entry. This is like the help system, but we're not gonna use that because we're real gamers. Going out here, experienced mostly blind. Fair enough. Join the Discord, very well. Happy to see you. Alright, see ya. Okay, for real though, this puzzle. Like, come on. Phase entry. There must be a trick with the entry. You can't do it from within that first room. Yeah, when I'm trying to find out how to enter the puzzle. Oh, maybe I'm just supposed to climb on top of the mountain and just drop in from above? Is that an idea? Oh, maybe that is the idea. That's clever. I like that. Oh, I see. I see. I think I get it. That's creative. Thank you for the advert, CC. Right, so really we have to go here. Will we break when we jump down like this? Only one way to find out. No, we don't. That's very funny. Whoa. What in the heavens? What? There's a teleporter. Huh. Okay. Now the puzzle is to, I guess, get the fan to the other side. So I can always teleport. Can I teleport while holding stuff? can. Oh, that's funny. So I suppose I do something like this. And I take the teleporter here. Okay. But does that help me at all? I guess it does, right? Because now I can take everything to the other side, if I so desire. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like this much better than the time travel mechanic. Wow, that took me like an hour to get to solve this one, but now I guess I know the route. Now in the Discord, Osak. Maybe you want to join if you like. Do a lot of Portal 2 stuff there. The escape. Okay, so we have to go there. There's a teleporter just sitting on the edge. There's the great abyss. There's a portal. We're playing Portal 2 after all. Okay, that's kind of sick. And look at this. Look at this, though. Wow. With the visuals, they really outdid themselves. Like, the Talos Principle 1 was incredibly beautiful, but this is just something else. There's no competing, really. So I guess you can't really go through, but you can take stuff and place stuff through a hole like that. I suppose I can also activate something like this to go in here to no real end, I would say. Well, that's not quite true. Maybe it's a little bit true. P2 hammer webs are getting quite wild, yeah. Can say that again. But I guess you can only use it on certain walls, right? Only if these... Right, you can't do it on a wall like that, only on a wall like this. Okay, but I kind of want to hit this instead. Do I put it through the hole? I think that makes sense, right? Because now I can do this, and that should work. Okay, so now I have the teleporter. Oh, I see. So I can just put it here, take this, teleport to the other side, and create a hole in the wall. Now I need... I still need to go through myself, which I don't think I can do so easy. These puzzles are certainly a little trickier than the ones from before. But they're quite elegant. I suppose I can just rescue this now, right? Yeah, like this. Where's the blue laser? Oh, it's right here actually. So that's easy enough. I understand. I understand. So I make a hole in the wall and then I drop the teleporter through. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You just put it there and then you teleport to it. Aha. Hooray! Beautiful. Really, really, really nice puzzle. Very, very enjoyable puzzle. The vocals are pretty intense. I think they set in after you solve a puzzle, and whoa, we have another terminal here.
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth. Because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today. These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. A force that is both necessary and appalling.
Oh boy. Puzzle number 3. Through the wall. Oh, well, there's a lot of... There's 2 teleporters. I need to get this. Oh, I think I have an idea. I guess no, I don't have an idea. Wait. Wait. Can I take you? Yes, I can. I just feel like I want to have a teleporter here. Right? Just visible from here. And for the reason, and the reason is that I want to teleport there. So I guess what I have to do is take this one, put it in there, take this one, teleport here, Oh, we actually can't do this through the wall. Ah, but it doesn't matter because I can teleport here as well. Yeah, and now I can take you. And complete. Wow. Really nifty little puzzle. I enjoyed it. Only one more puzzle for the demo. Oh, there is the spirit going. I didn't actually see it earlier. Final puzzle. There it is. Puzzle number 4. Pushing through. I like the hole maker. That's not the word. What's behind this door? The cube. Alright, I'll take that. What's behind this door? Alright, well. So far so good. Ooh, we need a lot actually. We need to get through a lot of gates. But you have a teleporter. Oh, there's a red. I see. Okay, so now we have the teleporter out. We can swap back and just get this guy into the open again. So now we can... Almost there. Not quite. I guess the joke is that I can take the cube. But can I? Suppose I can't teleport through a field like this. Okay, you can't teleport through a field, so that doesn't count. Then I have to think a little longer. Because I was saying, just teleport there with a cube. Easy money. But perhaps I'm just trying to push my luck a little too far. Perhaps the teleporter is just meant to be here. No, not really, right? Because... well... Wait. There's a puzzle here. I was thinking maybe I can also put you on a button, but when I take you away I can't really reach any teleporters anymore, so that's probably not great. Can I do a little trick here? Am I being silly? How do I get to the last? How do I get through the last thing? Wait. I have to think. I actually have to think. Whoa, Pnesix, welcome. You catch me playing the last puzzle. And this last puzzle is being puzzling. I really like this guitar in the music. How do I teleport? One more room. How do I exploit a teleporter? You just want to somehow... If you just want to teleport like this, then you'd be done, but you can't. And that is a problem. Because when I put a teleporter all the way in here, then I can't really teleport to it. There's nothing in this room, right? There's no point. Right, I can't do any cheeky trick or something. I'm not sure how... I can't really get this one anywhere. As soon as I try to pick this up to do anything, like I can't see any useful places to teleport to. So that's not it. I don't think I have a whole device now. No, this is it. There is a trick. But I'm not sure what the trick is. Like bringing this one closer doesn't seem to give me anything useful either. It's not like I can say, oh, I'll just take this to the teleporter, because now it's closed again. doing this also doesn't seem too profitable. Because now I can only teleport backwards. This doesn't seem to be useful in any way. Am I just being dumb? Can I teleport through stone walls? No, I think I have to be able to see the teleporter to teleport to it. I can relate so hard to this, you will kick yourself. Oh god, is it one of those puzzles? What is... what's the joke? What is the joke? Something... Why does this remind me of Portal? Well, it's kind of similar, right? Pushing through is what it's called. What does that mean? Wait, I'm stupid. I can stand on buttons myself. LOL. I don't know what my brain was thinking there.
Fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
Oh wow. Don't go into the deep water. Noted. I mean, I was also stuck for 10 minutes or so on that, so no shame there. So much stuff everywhere. I thought I was returning to the start, but I guess I found something else. There's another one. Ah! Ah! I just died. Well, we had a good run. Hello. Enter the tower. Okay. How do I get to tower? Go here, right? It's puzzle 5. We've been here before. Let's go here instead. This is where I walked just now. So I'm just going the wrong way again. Maybe now let's go down the bottom. Excuse me? An ancient vehicle capable of transporting multiple individuals or additional equipment, commonly used by workmen. Yeah, I suppose. So, 1K found a recording of Lift the Razor. I want an old recording too. I know he's one of the first companions, but I don't actually know that much else about him. I don't think I've ever seen him around either. Can someone explain? Lift the Razor has always had an unusual perspective even in the very beginning. He traveled a lot, sometimes leaving for years. He built a kind of mobile recharging station so he didn't need to come back to the city as often. Although it was quite risky as the solar panels had a tendency to break rather quickly. He had no problem taking risks if he felt like they were necessary and the exploration was necessary to him. The pursuer would record his thoughts as he explored and then publish them when they returned. Over the centuries he accumulated a group of admirers, or disciples if you prefer. In the period of crises surrounding Athena's disappearance, they left the city, headed into the unknown, and we haven't heard from them since. It's the recording I found, one of those he published back in the day. No, not as far as I can tell. Perhaps it's something he decided to shelve, something he only shared with close friends like Athena. Thank you, that was informative. Alright, very well. Alright, well, I found another little secret there. Let's continue to walk to the old... So I'm just going through puzzle 7 now. Still not really where I want to go, but I'm trying my best to navigate this this land. Oh, there's actually nowhere else to go here. Alright then. And I'll continue. Is this a terminal that I've used before? I don't think so. The object of the whole evolutionary process is to realize God. That is to say, instead of the old notion that creation began with a God, a personal being who, being perfect, created something lower than himself, the aim of the new technology is to turn that process the other way around and to conceive of the force behind the universe as working through imperfection and mistake to a perfect, organized being having the power of fulfilling its highest purposes. In a sense, there is no God as yet achieved, but there is that force at work making God, struggling through us to become an actual organized existence, enjoying what to many of us is the greatest conceivable ecstasy, the ecstasy of a brain and intelligence, actually conscious of the whole, and with executive force capable of guiding it to a perfectly benevolent and harmonious end. That is what we are working for. From the lives of the first companions. After these events, Niam decided to consult the writings of the ancients. But while philosophy and religions interested her, it was art in all its forms that came as a revelation. To her delight, she discovered that meaning was not something constructed purely out of logic or will, but that it could also be found in stories, that even when the characters and the events of the story were not factual, they had a validity and weight as if they somehow were real after all. She was astonished that such a profound experience was freely available to all humans, but concerned that too few took advantage of it. So she set out to enrich the inner lives of her fellow citizens by promoting the arts, starting with the legacy of Gehenna. Sounds nice. Would love to meet her one day. She must know more about the New Jerusalem art history than anyone. And we do remind me to explain how to pronounce her name. The difficult settings in the language library are wrong. Oh boy. Alright, last one. Nature, the art whereby God is made and governs the world, is by the art of man, as in many other things, so in this also imitated, that it can make an artificial animal. For seeing life is but a motion of the limbs, the beginning whereof is some principal part within. Why may we not say that all automata, engines that move themselves by springs and wheels as does a watch, have an artificial life? For what is the heart but a spring, and the nerves but so many strings, and the joints but so many wheels giving motion to the whole body, such as was invented by the artificer. Art goes yet further, imitating that rational and most excellent work of nature, man. For by art is created the great Leviathan called a commonwealth or state, in Latin civitas, which is but an artificial man, though of greater stature and strength than the natural, for whose prediction and defense it was intended, and in which the sovereignty of an artificial soul is giving life and motion to the whole something. Lastly, the pacts and covenants by which the parts of this body politic were at first made, set together and united, resemble that fiat, or the letters make man, pronounced by God in the creation. It's obvious that Hobbes had read Stratton and is extrapolating the Talos principle to the level of the state, but unlike Stratton, all he wishes for at the end of the day is a powerful ruler to control this machine, to tell him what to do. Alright, see you later, Klaus. Thanks for stopping by. Don't think you'll be missing much. The stream is minutes to conclusion, I fear. I truly do fear. Another mysterious door. Puzzle number 8. Alright, we have to get there, which means go here, probably. And somehow... yeah, here, this is it. This should be it. There's a teleporter there, can you use it? Wait, was there a teleporter? I thought it was like wait, now I'm gonna check. Through the brass door. Let me check. Let me check. I don't think I can use it. No. Would have been insane though, if you had to use the tiny opening to use it, but no, sadly I don't think so. Oh, maybe you can in the full game, right? They could have disabled it for the demo. Definitely worth exploring in a month's time. Alright, it's time. What in the heavens is happening? Oh. Am I supposed to construct a bridge of some sort? I don't think this is quite correct. I need to go forward as far as I can. Oh, this is interesting. But there's also that. Can I go there? Seems like it. So what does this mean? Oh, it's disabled. Okay, that's fine. I guess we just have to go across. Fair enough. But we're never gonna get across like this. Okay, wait. Not sure if it's that door, but there is a door that opens if you find a star in this world. It's really stupid to find, though. I don't think I'm in the mood for more star hunting right now. I'll check it out in a month. Let's try to solve this puzzle. Because, like, all of these blocks are facing away, right? Except for this one. Because if I do this, then... like, you can... put it like that, but... now we're just really going... completely the wrong way. Like, we're all the way over here, and that's not... Do I have enough pieces to get all the way there, though? There's no way, right? Hello, Markio, by the way. Welcome, welcome. There is no way for me to get all the way across. With only 4 pieces? There is no way. Am I supposed to go there after all? Maybe I have to connect exactly to the red bit? Is that the idea? And then I go like there in this for the second bit? Or something like that? Maybe I do like something like this and then something like this? Because now it connects better, right? Yeah, okay, now it counts. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. So now maybe there's a second bit that I can do here. Yes, there is. Okay, very good. So now I mostly have to go to the side. So something like this might be a good start. Something like this maybe. Just go nice and straight. And like this. Oh, okay, this is actually not so hard. I understand now. Wow. Oh my god, this game is gonna be so cool! Fuck. This game is gonna be pretty amazing. I already know. Even if you don't really like the story direction, because there's some concerns in the chat, the puzzle mechanics look very, very promising. And I think I am very, very, very curious to check it out. This has been a really, really strong demo, I would say, overall. So yeah, I hope, let me know, by the way, in the Discord if you'd like some Talos Principle themed videos. Also, I don't really have any particular ideas, but maybe after I play the game. Might be cool, I don't know, branching out a little bit, who knows. But yeah, that's been pretty amazing. Really, really cool. So I think that probably concludes the stream here. It's going to blow my graphics card. Yeah, it's pushing mine to its limits for sure. But yeah, I thank everyone for stopping by. It's been a lot of fun. A bit of a different stream than usual. First non-Portal stream. Pretty, well, it's quite a milestone, I would say. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!